which is a place that we've for the most part tried to avoid, but just because we have a flight like pretty decently early tomorrow, and we have a rental car we have to return anyways, so we just wanted to get a little closer because we're about like 2.5 hours away from the airport right now. If I didn't mention, we're staying in San Juan del Sur in an Airbnb here, so it's our last day. We're gonna leave. I always get these feelings of like, oh, I just don't want to go. Like, I love waking up every morning to this view. I love cooking for myself in the market. It's like, oh, just the best ever. But anyways, we are leaving soon, and I will film some. I think what we're gonna do today is maybe do a little bit of shopping. By the sounds of things, our hotel is right beside like a shopping mall, which would be cool. I'm gonna get some souvenirs, and then we're gonna bring, me and Les always bring back like liquor and stuff that's like special to the country or whatever, so it sounds like rum is kind of their specialty, and we might bring back some rum, so we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I'll see you later. So we had a 2.25-hour drive approximately from San Juan del Sur to basically one of the main city centers, obviously with the airport in it. We wanted to get closer to be able to fly out a little easier tomorrow because we leave in the morning. We didn't want to like get up at like 3 a.m. or something ridiculous. Anyway, so we traveled through most of the cities like pretty quickly, and then we hit kind of like one of the edges of Managua, and the main highway was like completely blocked off. And we're thinking like, oh, there must be like a traffic accident up ahead, like not really sure what the heck's going on. Then vehicles were suddenly being redirected, vehicles were driving over the center median to do a U-turn. And we're looking and we're like, this doesn't look very safe. Like, this doesn't look like it's gonna go our way right now. We were about 15 minutes away from the hotel that we had booked here. What are you doing? Then we had to take like this super long detour. Like, thank God maps, like even, yeah, it was pretty ghetto. Thank God maps like routed us through ghetto roads. Like, I didn't even think existed on the maps. Like, it was crazy. We were going left, right, left, right, left, right, like people just everywhere, people not used to having traffic that bad down those streets. Like, it was pretty sketchy, and each corner we took, it was like inching and inching and inching, and like people were, you know, trying to come into you, trying to like get by because everything was so slow. So yeah, we do like what felt like 3 circles, like 30 minutes driving through town, and we finally get to our hotel, and the bell guy says like, oh, we're having some kind of police problem right now. I don't really suggest that you go out into the streets. So yeah, we're just gonna hang out at the hotel, which is literally not a problem for us because it's beautiful here, and there's a huge pool, and there's like a gym, and we already poured the wine, and you know, we'll definitely have a good time here. And then we have to leave not super early tomorrow, but we're approximately 20 minutes away from the airport, and I think tomorrow morning we'll probably leave, giving us at least an hour to get there because I don't want to miss a flight out of here, especially right now, especially with them saying that there's a little bit of issue in town. So yeah, we'll see how she goes, but for now I'm going to drink my wine and relax because that was stressful. Now's a good time to know Spanish, I think.
What?
To know Spanish? Oh, I'm taking a video.
That's sweet, dude.
We're flying to Houston.
Yeah, woohoo.
We're leaving Managua.
Yeah, woohoo.
Hold on to the handrail. Your next stop,
Okay.
Marriott Hotel.
Usted se encuentra en la terminal 6.
This is what?
Agarre la baranda de apoyo. Su próxima parada es el Hotel Marriott.
Oh, good break.
Oh, just barely can see the mountains in the back. Made it to Calgary. Now we have to go to Edmonton. Hey, so as you can see, we're home now. Still looking tired as heck. I burnt my face and I feel like I have, if I don't wear makeup, I have a darker face than a body, and it's like really kind of tweaking me out, so I have to figure out how to make that look better. But okay, leaving Texas was horrible. I totally set the alarm for 3 p.m. instead of a.m. So luckily Wes woke up at 3:30 a.m. going like, what time is it? Can you check the clock? And yeah, needless to say, I didn't have a chance to film anything because we were in a freaking mad dash to the Wes jumped in the shower. I threw all my stuff together. We got dressed real quick and just out the door, got the shuttle, had to get to the airport like, and if we didn't get the 4 o'clock shuttle, we wouldn't have been able to get to the airport in time. So that was a mess. And then when we got there, none of the duty frees were open, and the guy that we were traveling with, he had waited to get his alcohol allowance in Texas. I got mega interrupted there. Anyways, this is like super later in the day. I'm trying to get my life together to get back to work tomorrow, and Wes has now officially gone back to work himself, so I'm alone again. As I was saying, the terminals at the Texas airport, or Houston airport I should say, I don't know why I was calling it Texas. The Houston airport, there's like A, B, C, D, E terminal or whatever, and we were in A and duty free was in B, and by the time we checked in, and we felt so rushed, and it was just a madhouse. And then we're sitting in our gate, and Wes gets up to go to the bathroom, and I'm just reading a book, and Todd's just doing whatever, and we're just sitting there. And then Wes kind of comes back from the bathroom, and he's like, "You guys, I think the plane's boarded." And we're like, "What?" I don't know. How does 2 people completely miss that your entire plane has boarded? Ugh, it was so crazy. Like, we were so flustered. And so yeah, we turn around and look, and literally no one's there. The people at the front desk were like kind of doing their own thing, and we walk up to them and they're like, "Oh yeah, you gotta be here," or whatever. So needless to say, it was like kind of a madhouse trying to get ourselves on that flight. And then we got to Calgary, which I filmed a little bit of, which you saw, like the mountains. And then pretty much we were in Calgary. I was just freaking done. We'd been up at like 3:30 a.m. It was like the afternoon by that point. We were all exhausted, and I tried to film, and I just looked at myself in the viewfinder, and I was just like, yeah, no. I was like peeling, my whole side of my face was peeling from having burnt it. It's actually still very raw right there, even though you can't even see whatsoever, but it's very raw. Yeah, I was peeling, I felt like I looked like crap. I just wanted to like go home and shower and then curl up in a ball and just sleep. And I was sick, Wes was sick. Like we had some kind of like, it hit me kind of the last night in Nicaragua there. I just had like a really bad stomach pain, and it worked itself out of me, obviously. But then, yeah, when we were heading home, it kind of hit Wes like pretty much when we just got home, and then he had it all last night. He was like, he had a bit of a fever. Whatever it wasn't very, it didn't last very long for either of us. Like what happened to him was exactly the same thing that happened to me, and there was like no concern. Like I'm totally fine now, and he's totally fine too, but it was just kind of like we just all weren't really feeling good. We just had to get some laundry done and try to get my life together, and his life, well, he had to try to get his life together to get his butt back to work. So that's kind of where we were, and that's kind of where I am now. So but I'm trying to kick myself into gear. I have some goals for myself, some personal goals, and I have some changes coming up to work as well, so that's pretty cool. Oops. But yeah, first things first, I'm gonna go grocery shopping, and now that I'm home, I'm going to start my next video. So I'm pretty excited, and I still to this day have not posted the very first video that I have put together. However, well, by now, by the time that you see this, like it'll definitely be up, obviously, but I have so much to learn. But anyways, that is for another day, and I will see everyone in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching.